Shore Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Monarchs offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Finds space on the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Pitt Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Playing the option option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And the Monarchs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They punted away on 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The hand to the running back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
And Nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. It's Darnold. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They go to the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next...
Pick off! What a play by this defense! Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Right on the money. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Pitt.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Gets the back moving. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a third and long. He leaves it with his back. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense Makes a third down stop. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Darnold. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pulls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Arkansas State. For now, it's back to you, fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. And you want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Illegal forward, off offense.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Illegal forward, off offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
The Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, the ground game.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The give headed toward right tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
There's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Fighting off the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They kick it away on 4th down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. With the catch, it's Driver. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll toss it to the left. Fights off a defender. There he goes. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the better them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Vincent. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Darnold. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's going for the big play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gee. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Darnold. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's Gee. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got some room to run. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive going to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He uncorks one deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Gee. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. They go 83 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Gives it on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug.